about, are there key factors that we must have in the relationship to keep it thriving, to keep it surviving, that you wouldn't otherwise have to have? Perhaps thick skin. That's the first one that comes to my mind. If you're down the street and a stranger says something nasty to you, you have to be able to not care. Do you know what I mean? In order to make it survive. Because if you let everything like that affect you, the relationship's going to crumble, I think.
The male or the female partner of that group or that partnership or that relationship, and the other race doesn't take up. Let's say, for instance, me and you walking down the street, and somebody say something like, "Why are you walking down the street with Chicken George or something?" Now, if you really love me and care for me, and we really working on this thing, then you would say something. You would stand up, and vice versa also. This person right here, that's not from this hemisphere whatsoever, never breathed this air over here before, never had chicken with hot sauce on it, never had smothered pork chops with gravy and onions, you know, something like that. Somebody
what kind of factor are you talking about that you need to have to make the interracial relationship survive then? What are you getting at?
An appetite.
An appetite?
An appetite. Not just for food, but just an appetite, period, for appetite for knowledge, appetite for spiritual gain. A healthy sexual appetite doesn't hurt either.
Because, like, I'm an African, and most Africans marry more than 2 wives. You know, they marry 3, 4, 5. Not every African marries that. So you have to go and check, see where he comes from, because he might not come from a Muslim family where they marry more than 2 wives, or a chieftaincy family where they marry 1 or 2. So there's that generalization of saying, oh, he has a wife in Africa already and he's interested in me here. So that's a kind of check that people don't do, and they make that judgment.
So you would advise travel.
we call that pimping here.
Try new things, right? There's many relationships I've been to, and I always say that I don't go down on them. And I think after that, the relationship, you know what I'm saying, like, at that point in time, cuts off. So I'm not sure if that's what you need to do in order to keep the relationship going. So
you got a big smile on his face.
For a second, I wasn't sure if I heard you right, and maybe I did. Did I understand correctly?
Oh yes, my brother. Oh yes, my brother.
Okay, well then I guess that might be a factor that you have to be open to.
And when you're dating someone of the same race, you have to expect to compromise. And I think that when you're dating someone outside of your race, you have to expect to compromise even more so. You know, there's a lot of different things that you're going to have to do and try. And if you can't compromise, then you probably shouldn't walk that road.
So I hope all of you at home have taken a